వాళ్ళు ఫ్రెష్గా అల్లరితో చప్పట్ల తాన్ని మార్చుకోవడానికి ఇంటర్నెట్ ద్వారా చూపించడానికి వస్తున్నటువంటి వ్యక్తి, ఆ వ్యక్తి కాదు శక్తి, యంగ్ అండ్ డైనమిక్ కార్తిక్ గారు. వెల్కమ్ సార్, వెల్కమ్ కార్తిక్ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Good morning everyone. Please sit, please sit. Please sit. All right, is my voice audible? Am I visible? All right, good. So we shall start off with a topic and I'll go ahead with another one and another one. See, we have got 1 hour time, say like 8 to 9. In this 8 to 9, we shall discuss 3 topics, namely how to make your resume, how to participate in the group discussions, and how to clear off your interviews. How many of you are still jobless? Can you please raise your hand? Still jobless. Okay. So are you jobless or are you looking for some jobs? Are you looking for some job opportunities or don't you have jobs at all? Looking for some opportunities. Now let me ask you the next question. Do we have job opportunities? Do we have job opportunities? Or is it like we don't have jobs but we have lot many engineers and lot many graduates? Is it like that? No, we have jobs. Though we have jobs, why is that we are unable to get jobs? Lack of skill set, lack of confidence. Reasons చెప్పమంటే చాలా మంది చాలా రీజన్స్ చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. Correct? So when you think that you don't have that skill set, when you think that you don't have those eligibility criteria, then why don't you develop that skill set in you? Say if you are lacking in communication skills, why don't you improve your communication skills? If you are lacking in confidence levels, why don't you improve your confidence levels? I completely get that when you say confidence doesn't come to you. Confidence comes to you when you do confident things, when you start practicing the things which we teach here. So welcome all. Welcome to the important act in your life, impact. So important act, it becomes fruitful when you implement such acts. So again, impact is implementing every act which you learn here in this seminar hall. Are you ready? All right. So Shiva, in introducing me, he told that I'll discuss something about the resume. How many of you think you know how to create your own resume? How many of you think you know how to create a resume? Very good. So unfortunately, most of the people who have raised their hands, for them, resume is Control C, Control V, Control P. The engineers might be knowing this technical jargon. Control C, copy. Control V, paste. Control P, print out. There are people who don't change the father's name also in the resume. They just copy, paste and take the printouts. So today, we shall discuss how to create a unique resume, as unique as your fingerprint. Clear? What is resume according to you? What is resume according to you? Is it only a 2-piece paper which you give it to the HR or the person who is interviewing you? If you think that is only a 2-page paper, let me tell you, that is your first blunder. Resume is not a 2-page thing. It's not 2-page information which you give. It's your advertisement copy. Please understand this. It's like a pamphlet for the product which you want to sell. And that product is yourself. So when you want to sell yourself, don't you think your pamphlet should be effective? Yes or no? Guys, my session would be something like this. I talk and you have to talk to me. You shouldn't talk among yourselves. You have to talk to me and I'll talk to you. Alright? So I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not an inspirational speaker. I talk technical things where I require response from the audience too. Is that okay? Very good. So how to create that unique 2 pages of your product, which is you? That is what we shall discuss. Okay? So what is the difference? We shall start with the basics first. What is the difference between a resume, a curriculum vitae, and a biodata? Is there any difference between these 3? Yes. Most of the people say like I have created my biodata, which is not true, which is not correct. So biodata is for the people who apply for jobs which are like on 10th class qualifications or intermediate failed qualifications. Do you have any qualifications as such? Then you can call it as biodata. Or you can see in the matrimonial sites. Your height, your weight, your color, your fat, your BMI, everything will be included in that. That is called biodata. We are not bothered about your biodatas. We are bothered about your critical curriculum vitae. Vitae is critical information. We are worried about that. So we shall discuss about the curriculum vitae and resume. And as far as I know, the matter of fact, there is no difference between a curriculum vitae and a resume. Let me tell you this. Couple of trainers have created a difference, but however, there is no actual difference between a resume and a curriculum vitae. Both are same. Both do the same thing. However, be a Roman when you are in Rome. If I have to go by that proverb, I have to create the resume difference and curriculum vitae difference. So generally people say resume is for freshers and curriculum vitae is for experienced people. Frankly speaking, there is no such difference. Please understand this. Number one. So how to create a resume? Starting off with the heading. Resume, R-E-S-U-M-E, resume. Please do not put this word as your heading. Most of us put resume as our heading. Please do not do that mistake. When the person is interviewing you, when he's asking you questions, he does know that it is your resume. So you need not mention it again separately. Start off with your name. Start off with your name. Surya Bhai. It's not a name. Kind of. Even you have to create your brand. How do you want people to call you as? That is what you have to write in the resume. For example, when I write my name as KVN. I write it in capital letters, and Karthik, I write it in small letters. The moment one sees my resume, he will look for the words called KVN, because I want people to recognize me as KVN. That is what I want my brand name to be, KVN. How about you? What is that you want people to call you as? But please avoid names like Chinni, Muni, Pinky, బాబు బాబీ ఇలాంటి పేర్లు కాకుండా కొంచెం అఫీషియల్గా ఉండే ప్రొఫెషనల్గా ఉండే పేర్లు పెట్టడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. నెంబర్ వన్. వెన్ ఐ కమ్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్, యువర్ కాంటాక్ట్ నెంబర్ అండ్ యువర్ ఈమెయిల్ ఐడి, దే ఆర్ మస్ట్. పనికిరాని కాంటాక్ట్ నెంబర్లు రెండు ఇచ్చే బదులు పనికొచ్చే కాంటాక్ట్ నెంబర్ ఒకటి ఇవ్వండి. Instead of giving two useless contact numbers, give one useful contact number. What do you mean by useless contact number, sir? Low coverage area. There are a couple of service providers who give you talk time. If you recharge with 10 rupees, they'll give you 150 rupees talk time. And we go for such service providers where they don't have enough coverage area. So please don't give such phone numbers on the resume. Take one qualitative SIM which has got high signal strength, and then mention that number on the resume. Is it clear? And how many of you have fancy numbers? Very good. When you're giving fancy numbers, please be careful. Separate 3 digits. Every 3 digits, write it, with a space in between. Say one of my friend's phone number is 89789789770. Okay? When he was giving in the resume, he gave it rightly. He wrote it correctly. When the HRs fed the same information into their database, they have fed like this: 897878790. That 8790 costed him his job. He couldn't get selected because of the wrong information they have fed into the database. So please be careful when you're giving fancy numbers. Please try to give a space after every 3 digits. Is that clear? Next, when you are giving your mobile number, please see that that mobile number doesn't have any funky hello tunes. No hello tunes, please. Let it be a simple ring. Tring, 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 ting. Let it be this. Why? When the HR calls you, when he listens to a funky hello tune, like I'll tell you my personal experience. When I was conducting telephonic interviews as a freelancer with one of the companies, I called one of the guys, and his ringtone was ఆకలిస్తే అన్నం పెడతా, అలసి వస్తే ఆయిల్ పెడతా. ఫోన్ ఎత్తకముందే ఈయన పెడుతున్నాడు అంటే ఫోన్ ఎత్తిన తర్వాత ఏం పెడతాడో అని మేమే ఫోన్ పెట్టేశాం. So please be careful, no funky hello tunes. Let it be a simple ring. However, big fan you are to that star, let it be a simple ring. Number 1. And number 2, see that it has got enough coverage area. Let it be not like a broken voice every time they call you. See that and mention that phone number. Coming to the email ID, please create an email ID which resembles your personality, your name, especially your name. don't have funky email IDs. I have gone through a couple of email IDs when I was scrutinizing the resumes. Why? Why not me at gmail.com? I am Pinky at yahoo.com. You are entering into heaven at ymail.com. Please avoid such funky email IDs. Create one professional email ID if possible. Sir, what is a professional email ID? Email ID with your name. Say my name again. Like, let me take my email ID as an example. KarthikKVN at gmail.com. As simple as that. Sir, if Karthik KVN is not available, karthik.kvn at gmail.com. Sir, if it is not available, karthik_kvn at gmail.com. Sir, if it's not available, Karthik, your roll number in your engineering or graduation. Sir, if that is not available, Karthik with your last 4 digits of the telephone number. Sir, if it is not available, Karthik with your date of birth. One of the combinations works. Yes or no? Create such email ID and try to mention it in the resume. Please do not give funky email IDs. Coming to the next part. So this part is called the title of the resume. Now we'll come into the body of the resume. You have to start with your career objective. If you are a fresher, if you are looking for a job after your graduation, please start off with your career objective. What is career objective? What is career objective? It is not like I want to work with an organization where my talents are highly utilized and I reach the pinnacle of the company. Nonsense. Please don't copy paste. What is a career objective? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? In the career you have chosen is your career objective. Is that clear? Guys, you might be wondering, sir, why don't you speak in Telugu? How many of you have that doubt? Sir, Telugulo matladandi, please. Makem ardham kavatledu. Very good. Guys, I request, we are here to not to come down to your level. We are here to uplift you to our level. Do you get that? So if you are struggling in understanding what I speak, please take the help of your colleagues, your friends, and try to understand what we speak. Samjhe? Is that clear? Very good, nice. So career objective is, where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? If you are good enough, 10 years. If you are not that good enough in creating your goals, 5 years. So 5 to 10 years, where do you want to see yourself in the career, in the profession? I'm not talking about the company. I'm talking about the profession you have chosen. So start talking about that. Sir, how can we create a career objective? Sit with yourself. Write down couple of points. 5 years tarvata ila undalanukuntunna, I want to be like this, I want to be like this, I want to be like this. When you start structuring everything, you can create 3 lines which will introduce you, and that would be your career objective. Is that clear? Yes? Next, when you come to the next point in the resume, it would be your educational qualifications or your academic profile, whatever it is. People say you can write it anyway, but please understand, HRs don't have time to go through your resume. How much time do you think they will spend on each resume? Any idea? 10 seconds exactly. More precisely speaking, it would be 8 seconds. They scan your resume in 8 seconds, which means you have to create a positive and effective information or impression in that 8 to 10 seconds. It doesn't happen when you start writing lines and lines of things as a part of your resume. Let it be simple. KISS principle. Do you know what is KISS? Keep it short and simple. Not that KISS what you are thinking about. Podun alanti aalochanaloddu. Alright. So let it be short and simple. Keep it short and simple. Create a tabular form or tabular form for your academic qualifications. The first column should be your qualification. BTech, starting with BTech, intermediate, and 10th. If you have done diploma, BTech, diploma, 10th. If you have done a degree before BTech, BTech, BSc, intermediate, 10th. In this order. And the second column, you have to mention the name of your institution, your university, or your college, whatever it is. Say if you have come from JNTU University, so college or institution would be JNTU K or JNTU H, whatever it is. In the third column, you have to write your year of passing. When did you pass? Say if you're studying now, if you're pursuing your education right now, write pursuing. And the spelling of pursuing is not P-E-R, it's P-U-R-S-U-I-N-G, pursuing. And in the last column, mention your aggregate. When I say aggregate, for a couple of people it might be CGPA, for a couple of people it would be percentage, and for a couple of people it would be aggregate. Start mentioning your aggregate. You might have one question, sir, I have gaps in my academics. Then what should I do? Please do not be afraid of the gaps. Be honest and be true to yourself, and please do mention the gaps in the resume. Do you understand that? I passed out of my intermediate in 2003 because of the financial problems. I couldn't get into engineering till 2005. It's not my example, consider. Okay? So you have started engineering in 2005. Please say that you have passed in 2003 and you have started engineering in 2005. No problem. People will not reject you because you have gaps in your academics. Please understand. It is a myth. It is a wrong information saying that people will reject candidates with educational gaps in the education. If you have content, if you have that caliber, people will encourage you forever, let me tell you. Is that clear? Yes. Next, after educational qualifications, please do write your technical skills. Please do write your technical skills. समझ में आ रहा है? Technical skills. Technical skills people మళ్ళీ పూనకం వచ్చేస్తుంది టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ రాయమంటే C++, జావా అది ఇది రాస్తూ ఉంటారు. బట్ వెన్ వీ ఆస్క్ క్వశ్చన్స్ రిలేటెడ్ టు జావా C++, ట్యాంక్ బండ్లో ఉన్న బుద్ధుడి విగ్రహం కంటే నిటార్గా ఇంకా స్టిల్గా నిల్చుంటారు. ప్లీజ్ do not bluff when you are writing your technical skills. Sir, then I know only C. Write only C. No problem at all. Sir, I know only C++. Write C++ only. There is no problem at all. Sir, I don't know any of the software languages. I know AutoCAD. Very good. Write AutoCAD only. But please do not over-present yourself and fail. Is that clear? So technical skills. So what did you do with the technical skills? You just learned them, or did you apply them anywhere in your life? This is described by the projects you do. Please mention your projects as your technical skills. When you write the information about projects, please remember you have to write your project name. You have to describe your project for about 3 lines or 4 lines. Then write your team size, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. If you are Ek Niranjan, write 1. Team size. And after team size, write your role and responsibility. Say like if you are 4 people in the team, what was your role in that among those 4 people? Are you a person who used to supply chai and biscuits to the people? Or is it like you are a front-end designer, like HTML pages design cheyadam ivanni mee rola? What were you? And what was your responsibility when you are working on that project is what you have to write. Is that clear? After writing your projects, now the impression we get is you are technically sound, you are technically good, you are technically above average. We have to see the other side of the coin also. How are you personally? So to tell about your personal life, we'll go to the next page, which reads as extracurricular and co-curricular activities. What are extracurricular activities? Any activity which is not related to your academics. Say like singing, dancing, participating in chess tournament or cricket tournament, whatever it is, anything, sports, cultural events, group discussions, extempore, like you can say elocutions, whatever. These are all called extracurricular activities. If you don't have an extracurricular activity and if you are still pursuing your education, please try to participate. If you have already passed out without any extracurricular activity, God bless you. All right. Next, co-curricular activities. What are co-curricular activities? Any activity related to your academics, like paper presentations, technical symposiums, technical quiz competitions. These are all called co-curricular activities. So extracurricular may 3 points and co-curricular may 3 points. You have to mention in the resume. Is that clear? After extracurricular and co-curricular activities, please talk about your achievements. Achievements, when I say achievements, please don't talk anything at the 10th class level. I participated in a running race competition and stood number 1 in my 10th class running competition. Guys, please let me tell you, 10th class, the stamina you have got in your 10th class is not same now. Yes or no? Then why do you want to boast yourself? ఎంతమంది పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు రన్నింగ్ రేస్లో? 2. నీ ప్లేస్ ఏంటి? 2. ఎందుకు అనవసరంగా 10th క్లాస్ గురించి? చరిత్ర అంటే మాది అండ్ మొదలెడతారా ఏంటి మీరు కూడా? లేదు కదా. సో స్టార్ట్ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ యువర్ అచీవ్మెంట్స్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఎట్ ద డిగ్రీ లెవెల్. Degree level, what are you? After you passed out your BTech, did you win at least a single cricket tournament? Maybe, may not be. Did you win a shot put, discus throw, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Javelin throw, kind of things. If you are good at it, please do mention. If you have participated anything at the university level, 100 meters running race, 200 meters running race, 800 meters running race, and if you have won a gold medal, then write. Sir, how about girls? Girls, it's the same for you also. You also participate in almost all the events. And you have couple of activities more. You have, throw ball competitions. Yes, you have Kho-Kho, you have Kabaddi. Please start participating if you are still pursuing your education. And at least have couple of achievements in your list. After achievements, start writing about your personal details. Even before personal details, you can go for strengths too. You can write your strengths also in the resume. When you write your strengths, again, please don't Control C, Control V, Control P. Write your strengths. Your strengths. Hardworking. How many of you have hardworking as your strength? Very good. How many of you have ability to work in teams? How many of you are flexible to work in any environment? ఇవన్నీ సోదండి. పెద్దానికి చేయలేపేస్తూ ఉంటారు. అదే ప్రాబ్లం. హార్డ్ వర్కింగ్ అనే స్ట్రెంత్ ఈ క్లాస్ రూమ్లో, ఈ సెమినార్ హాల్లో దగ్గరగా 100 మందికి ఉంది. There are 100 people who have the same strength called flexible to work in any environment. How different are you from the crowd? How do you sell effectively? If there are 10 pens, if I say all the 10 pens write effectively, which pen will you buy? Don't you go for the extra qualities of that pen? Yes or no? For example, say all the pen are, blue color pens. All the pen are having cap, neatly designed. Rates are different, by the way. They sell at different rates. What do? Don't you check the performance? Tough paper pen ella rastundi, smooth paper pen ella rastundi, blotting paper pen ella rastundi. Everything we check and then we buy a pen. Of course, we don't buy a pen like this, I know. But still, generally, if you want to buy a pen, we do all such stuff. So when people want to select you, don't you think you have to showcase some extra qualities which others don't have? How different are you from the crowd? అనే క్వశ్చన్ ఎప్పుడైనా మిమ్మల్ని మీరు అడుక్కున్నారా? No way. All we know is there is a walk-in, neatly tuck in your shirt, don't polish your shoe, don't comb your hair, go there, submit your resume, not even submit, throw your resume and say that I didn't get selected. You come up with a reason saying that I didn't get selected. How do you think you will get selected when your resume is as same as the other person? You are bound to get rejected. Get this. If you don't sell yourself in a unique way, you are bound to get rejected. Please take it as my word. So start selling yourself. Sir, so how to write my unique strengths? Conduct a SWOT analysis on yourself. SWOT analysis, I know most of you know it is. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Please do conduct SWOT analysis on yourself on a regular basis. I do conduct SWOT analysis on myself for every 15 days. I will know what are my strengths. I will know what are my weaknesses. Based on that, I start taking up my training programs. Do you get this? SWOT analysis. Sir, strengths gurinchi evaru cheptaru? Go to your parents, ask them. They will tell you what are your strengths. Go to your relatives. They will tell you what are your strengths. Ask your friends. They will tell you what are your strengths. You don't say your strengths are this. You don't know anything about yourself. Ask them. They'll say 20 points, 30 points. Select 3 or 4. Or let's say 2. Choice is yours. And please do not mention anything about your weaknesses on the resume. Please do not mention anything about your weaknesses. Sir, why not? You don't spit on yourself, right? Do you? You don't spit on yourself, right? So don't spit on your resume also. Let the resume be a positive document which says positive things about you. Do not write weaknesses. Sir, what if the HR asks? When HR asks, tell him that I have weaknesses. But don't write it on the resume. Clear? Now coming to the personal details. Please write your father's name. Father's name, I say father apostrophe S. That is called father's name. Please don't misunderstand me. Alright? Write your father's name. Do not write your mother's name, your sister's name, your brother's name, your auntie's name, your neighbor's name. Don't write all this stuff. Father's name, that's more than enough. Sir, what if I'm married? Write your husband's name. Because most of the communication happens only with respect to father's name or with respect to husband's name. Check any application. Yes or no? Yes. Mention your date of birth. Mention your date of birth. Do not mention your gender unless and until it's an online resume. People, we can differentiate whether you are a male or a female. Please do not write gender in your resume. Ledu sir, మీరు గుర్తుపట్టడం కష్టం అన్నప్పుడు రాయండి. Is it clear? So లేకపోతే రాయమాకండి. Don't unnecessarily waste that part of your resume. You can write something else. So do not write your gender. Do not write your nationality. Do not write your religion. Do not write your caste. These are all called blackmailing factors. You are expecting HR to select you based on your religion. You are expecting HR to select you based on your caste and creed. Never mention such information on the resume. Next, you can mention your hobbies in the personal details. When I say hobbies, please do not give vague hobbies. Reading books, listening to music, playing cricket. అంటూ క్రికెట్ గురించి 2-3 క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగితే చెప్పడం మళ్ళీ నువ్వు. Listening to music, what kind of music? Melody. Who is your favorite musician? Anup Rubens. Yuvan Shankar Raja. Can you please tell me the date of birth of Yuvan Shankar Raja? Namaskaram. Is it clear? Hobby is something which you do it with heart. You put your heart and soul there. For Sachin, cricket is not a game, it's a hobby. He plays it with heart. Coin collection, they collect every coin available in the world. Stamp collection, flatly, they collect every stamp available in the world. That is called hobby. You put your heart and soul into that. What you write are your personal interests. You watch TV, that is interest. Is that clear? So please do not bluff. Start with English first. అదేంటి సార్ తెలుగు వాడు అయ్యుండి ఇంగ్లీష్ రాయమంటున్నారు ముందు. English is a global language which is most asked language in the world. So write English first. Come on. If you know how to speak Hindi, write Hindi because Hindi is our national language. After that, you write your mother tongue, whatever it is. Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Marathi, whatever. Write your mother tongue. And sir, I know like couple of foreign languages also. After your mother tongue, write those foreign languages. Like say, if you know Spanish, if you know Italian, then start French or whatever. Write it after your mother tongue. Is that clear? Everyone? Yes or no? And finally, coming to the dead end of the resume, write the declaration. Declaration, you can copy declaration. I do hereby certify that the information mentioned above is true to the best of my knowledge and belief. You can copy that. After that, on the left side, on my left side, on your left side also by the way, on your left side, please write your date and place. Do not print this, write then and there itself. Whichever the place you go, write there on that particular day. On the right side, write your name in the brackets, that too in the capital letters. Write your name in the brackets in the capital letters, and then sign the resume before you hand over it to the HR. Without sign, the 2 pieces of paper is invalid. It's something like a check which is not signed. I've put the date, I've put the amount as 1 crore, I've written it in words, in figures, but I don't sign. Is that valid? Similarly, your resume is not validated. It doesn't have its sanctity if you don't sign it. Samjhe? So sign your resume and give it to him. If you have got any doubts related to resume, please do not ask me. Okay? I'll give you my guru's website. He is one of the perfect ways to, perfect person to guide you on how to create your unique resume. Please make a note of his address, website. It's www.kvn google.com. All right? So, use him. Use him. You'll get resume formats. People keep asking me, people keep messaging me, sir, can you please send me resume format? నాకు మెసేజ్ చేసే టైంలో గూగుల్లో సెర్చ్ చేస్తే 100 వస్తాయి. ప్లీజ్ స్టార్ట్ యూజింగ్ గూగుల్. క్రియేట్ వన్ రెజ్యూమే. దెన్ go to naukri.com. Go to naukri.com. In the services tab, you have got a tab called services. Home, blah, 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 services tab. In the services tab, there is a tool which checks resume for free. ఫ్రీగా రెజ్యూమే చెకప్ చేసే టూల్ ఒకటి ఉంది. దాంట్లో మీ రెజ్యూమే అప్లోడ్ చేస్తే ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ యూ a score on a scale of 100. On a scale of 100, it will give you a score. Please see that your score is above 80. When I recently uploaded my resume, I got a score of 89. Okay? So 80 above or 75 above, anything is a good job by a fresher. Please understand this. Is it clear? Now we shall go ahead with group discussions. We shall quickly change the topic. We have still got 25 minutes. Yeah, so 20 minutes is what Satish is saying. I'll say 25 minutes, all right? So we have got 25 minutes. We shall quickly go through the group discussion round. People, group discussion. How many of you have attended group discussion? And how many of you didn't qualify? Didn't qualify at all for the next round. How many of you failed? That's what I'm asking you. Congratulations. Because if you have passed, you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have listened to me, right? So group discussions are very important, by the way. They are very critical in analyzing people because they read your mentality. They read the kind of personality you are. Please understand, if you want to get successful through the group discussion, few qualities are very important. Number 1, your communication skills. Number 2, your body language. By the way, does body speak language? Does body speak language? Yes, it does. So, please speak anything with your body language. Like, when I was coming to Harihara Kala Bhavan, I have received a call. I have received a call saying that one of my friends is getting married tomorrow. I'm very happy for him, actually. Even I'm planning to attend his marriage. ఇలా చెప్తే చండాలంగా ఉంటుంది. అదేంటి సార్ మ్యారేజ్ కాకూడదు అతనికి అన్నట్టు. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? When I was coming to Harihara Kala Bhavan, I found that I've received a call from my neighborhood saying that the oldest person in my neighborhood has passed away. చండాలంగా ఉంటుంది. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఏది ఎలా చెప్పాలో అలా చెప్తేనే బాగుంటుంది. అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్. స్టార్ట్ focusing on your body language, how to give gestures, how to give expressions, how to smile, how to raise your eyebrow, how to make your eyes big, how to open your mouth, how to close your mouth also. Sir, where do I get information about this body language? www.youtube.com. This is another guru, youtube.com. We have impact videos, and there is one speaker called Ram Jaladurgam, which you see on the top first person on the other side. So Ram Jaladurgam is an expert body language trainer. He has got many tips for you. So start listening to his videos. You will understand what is body language. Okay. Number 3, the quality which you should know, which you should have when you're participating in a group discussion is negotiation skills. How do you negotiate a point? Arranged marriage versus love marriage, for example. Let us take it as a simple example. Someone says, I support love marriage. అరే అట్లెట్లా అంటావురా భయ్, లవ్ మ్యారేజా, మా ఖాందాన్లో ఉందా లవ్? అసలు ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నారా, దిమాకుందా నీకు అంటే బాగుండదు. ఇదే మాటల్ని కొంచెం పాష్గా చెప్పు. హౌ? I partially agree with you, my friend. However, I've got a different version of what you say. ఇది పాష్గా తిట్టడం అనమాట, కార్పొరేట్ స్టైల్లో తిట్టడం అనమాట. కార్పొరేట్లో ఎవరు మిమ్మల్ని గట్టిగా తిట్టరండి. ఏంటి పని పట్టలేదా, ఏంటి నవ్వుతున్నావు ఊరుకూరునే అన్నారు. యూ లుక్ గుడ్ వెన్ యూ స్మైల్, యూ లుక్ మోర్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ వెన్ యూ డోంట్ స్మైల్ అంటాడు. Is it clear? So start having that negotiation skills. How do you convince the other person with your point is what you have to develop. Samjhe? Is it clear? Now, how does a group discussion happen? Circular, generally it would be a circular formation or a semicircular formation, whatever it is. See that you are comfortably placed in a chair. When I say sit comfortably on the chair, don't sit like this. This is not comfortable. This is called lazy posture. Don't sit too attentively like this. This is called overaction posture. Ati vinamrudavai. Vinamrudu ati vinamrudavai. Is it clear? So don't sit like this. Sit. See that your lower back touches the chair. Lower back touches the chair, and the upper back is straight. Upper back is straight. It shouldn't touch the chair. Lower back, yes, it should. And when you sit, please understand the legs should be apart and at 90 degrees. Legs should be apart. Legs should be apart 90 degrees. Do not sit like this. Do not sit like this. Is that clear? కొంతమంది పొట్టిగా ఉంటారు, చైర్ పెద్దగా ఉంటుంది, వాళ్ళు గాళ్ళు పెడతారు ఇలాగా. Do not sit like this. When you are short, please move forward and sit like this. Both the legs should be on the floor. Samjhe? And please do not shake. You are not a Michael Jackson's brother. Let it be like this. Okay? కొంతమంది ఇలా కూర్చుంటారు స్టైల్గా. Please let me tell you, this posture is crossed posture, closed end posture, which means you are not ready to accept any new thoughts. Please do not sit with a cross-legged posture. And ఒకవేళ కూర్చోవాలి అనుకుంటే కూడా అమ్మాయిలు, ఫర్ యూ దిస్ ఇస్ గుడ్, దిస్ ఇస్ యువర్ పోస్చర్. అండ్ అబ్బాయిలు ఇలా కూర్చోకూడదు, బాగుండదు, చాలా బాగోదు. ఇస్ దట్ క్లియర్? ఫర్ యూ ద సిట్టింగ్ పోస్చర్, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ సిట్టింగ్ ఇన్ ఎ క్రాస్ లెగ్ మేనర్, ఇస్ దిస్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి అన్నట్టుగా. ప్లీజ్ సిట్ లైక్ దిస్, డోంట్ సిట్ లైక్ దిస్. ఇలా ఉంటుంది. Alright, so please be careful about that. Please be careful about that. Start using your hands for gestures. Okay, move your hands. Move your hands అన్నాను కదా అని అంటూ మొత్తం అబరకడబ్రాలా కాదు. Okay, move according to the point. When you're saying an intensified point, use it. Raise your eyebrow. Yeah, yes, this is what I would like to say. అంటూ స్మైల్ పెట్టండి, కొంచెం సీరియస్ అవ్వండి. Is that clear? So start using your facial expressions. Start using your body to convey the message. Clear? Number one. Now, when it comes to the topic, sir, should I speak for the topic or against the topic? I don't care whether you want to speak for the topic or against the topic, but please stick on to the same thing through the discussion till you complete the discussion. For example, if you are supporting love marriage, please keep supporting love marriage until you finish the discussion. Sir, what if I have to change my perception? What if I have to change my opinion? Please do say that and change your opinion. I was in an impression that love marriages are very effective. However, one of my friends has conveyed a point which made me rethink on what I was, thinking is right. So now that I feel arranged marriage is good, I support arranged marriages. Anachu. Kani urkurne frequent ga change cheyakandi. Yes. Love marriages. No. Arranged marriages. Yes. Arranged marriages. No. Don't be a fickle-minded person. Don't be a fickle-minded person. If you have a particular stance, if you have a particular side to take, please do take that side till you complete the entire group discussion. Clear? When it comes to conclusion, please do not say, I will conclude that, I want to conclude that. No. Please say, we might conclude that. Might, because you are not concluding there. There is no conclusion in a group discussion. Do you get this? Do you get this? So we might, మేము కంక్లూడ్ చేయవచ్చును, కంక్లూడ్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాను, చేస్తానేమో అన్నట్టుగా చెప్పాలి. We might conclude that. Is it clear? And please see that you have 10 minutes to 15 minutes to do so. 10 minutes to 15 minutes ఎలా ఉంటాయి అనేది ఫీల్ అవ్వగలగాలి మీరు. కరెక్ట్గా 10th minute లోంచి చైర్లోంచి బయటకు వచ్చేటట్టుగా. You should plan yourself in such a way that at the 10th minute or at the 15th minute, you have to stand and get out of that room. So start feeling that 10 minutes. People will start speaking, until the HR says, please stop, your time is over. Then you will say, cha, inko point maatladalsindi. No. 10 minutes is 10 minutes, 15 minutes is 15 minutes. Done. If you have got any doubts related to group discussions, we have videos on impact by Harika Palicherla, one of the eminent speaker, effective speaker. She has spoken on group discussion. What is an interview? Any idea? No idea? Get idea? 3G? Yeah, it's a one-on-one process where you express yourself. Why interview? We know what is interview. Why interview? See, they have seen our problem solving techniques in our aptitude test. Yes or no? They know how to solve, they know like how do we solve our problems. They have seen our communication skills and leadership qualities in a group discussion. Yes or no? Then why again an interview? What happens something different in the interview. Guys, please understand, the written test part and the group discussion part are group activities. You participate in a group. That is why you look good. How about you when you are alone? What kind of a personality are you when you are alone is what we check in the interview part. Interview might be, easy. It might be tough. Please understand and start preparing for the worst. Is that clear? Everyone? So I would like to emphasize on the stress-based interview. Tell me about yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? How do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years? Is it clear? Not a big deal. You can answer these questions. But what if they ask you stress-based questions? Like, your father is very serious. He is admitted into the ICU, but you are in the United States of America. You have to leave the job or you have to leave your parents. What will be your choice? Now people react for this question. Don't react. Stay calm and answer it. Is it clear? What if your husband says no? You shouldn't go for a job after you get married. How will you overcome that? What will you do if your husband asks you to stop going for the job after you get married? This question is for ladies, by the way. Okay? ఎందుకు స్పెసిఫిక్గా చెప్తున్నారు సార్ అంటే ఈ మధ్య చాలా జరుగుతున్నాయి అసలు ఇండియాలో. ఎవరెవరు పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటున్నారు, ఎందుకు చేసుకుంటున్నారు కూడా తెలియట్లేదు. Alright? So, I have to be specific. So boys, what will you do if your wife is not according to your dreams? If she is not the dream girl which you are expecting? What will you do if your boss cheats you? What will you do if someone cheats you in the company? How do you handle a tough boss? What is your biggest disappointment in your life? What is the most happiest moment in your life? How do you overcome stress? What is your biggest fear? These kind of questions put you under stress because you don't have any ready-made answer. You'll have to create one. Yes or no? When you are in the version of creating, you might lie, and that lie would be a reason for your rejection also. So please start preparing on the stress-based interviews. Is that clear? Yes or no? And I would like to discuss a couple of questions related to the interviews part. Tell me about yourself. What is the general answer we give? What is the general answer we give when someone asks you, tell me about yourself? Hi, my name is Karthik. I come from a place called Hyderabad. My educational qualifications are this. My percentage is this. My father works for so-and-so department. My mother is a homemaker, blah, 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 blah. Yes or no? If there are 100 people in the company or 100 people attending for the interview, all the 100 people will say the same answer? Yes or no? Almost the same answer. My name is so-and-so. My educational qualifications are so-and-so. My father works for so-and-so. My mother is so-and-so. Yes or no? By giving the same answer, how do you expect this job? Can't you be unique? Start being unique. How? When I was attending Satyam's interview in 2007 through my campus, I said, to the same question I said, basically, Karthik is a kind of person who loves to accept challenges and convert them into fruitful results. This was my answer. And never I said about my educational qualifications. Never I talked about my family. But I sold myself properly. Who is Karthik? Karthik is a kind of person who loves to accept challenges. అలాంటివి ఇలాంటివి కాదు, ఛాలెంజెస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తాడు. ఛాలెంజెస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసి ఏం చేస్తాడు? ఫెయిల్ అవుతాడా? నో, హీ విల్ కన్వర్ట్ దెమ్ ఇన్ టు fruitful results. समझ में आ रहा है? So start answering in such a way. When they ask you what are your strengths, what are your strengths, tell them something which is different from others. I told my strength is cooking. వంట చేయడం నా స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అని చెప్పాను నేను. అదేం సార్ మీరు ఏమైనా కిచెన్లో పని చేయడానికి వెళ్తున్నారా? నో. How do I sell uniquely? That's what I'm bothered about. When I say cooking, what are those qualities of a cook? వంటవాడికి ఉండాల్సిన లక్షణాలు ఏంటండి? One, he has to have patience. Yes or no? I have patience. Two, he has to think creatively. Yes or no? I know most of you are fed up with the hostel food. Yes or no? Why? Because they serve the same thing every day. So cook should be creative. Yes or no? Cook should know how to balance each and every spice. For example, I prepared biryani. దాంట్లో ఎక్కువగా ఉప్పేస్తాను. Will you like it? I'll put so much of masala in it. Will you like it? I'll add so much of spices like lavangam, like dalchini, etc., etc. Will you like it? No. Everything should be balanced and proper. Yes or no? I am balanced and proper అని చెప్పుకోగలిగాను by saying cooking. So is there any strength like that where you can sell yourself uniquely? Please do mention. And the most toughest question will be, why should I hire you? నేను మిమ్మల్ని ఎందుకు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి అని అడుగుతారు. అలా ఎందుకు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి అని అడిగినప్పుడు, అంతే సార్, అది చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఆ ఫీలింగ్. నాకు తెలుసు, యూఆర్ గుడ్ హెచ్ఆర్, మీరు ఇస్తారు. ఇలాంటివన్నీ సినిమాల్లో పనికొస్తాయండి, రియల్ లైఫ్లో పనికిరావు. సో సే సంథింగ్ అబౌట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ వేర్ యూ గెట్ సోల్డ్, వేర్ యూ గెట్ ద రీజన్ ఫర్ హిమ్ టు సెలెక్ట్ యూ. When people ask me in Satyam, why should Satyam hire you? I told, sir, as a mechanical fresher, I am like an ore. I am like an ore. Ore ante khanijam andi, raw material. I am like an ore. What can we do with the raw material? Anything. You can extract the metal and you can do anything. Yes or no? I said, as a mechanical fresher, I am like an ore. I am looking for a tool which can extract the metal out of me. Which can extract the metal out of me. And that tool is your Satyam. సార్, ఇంత సోప్ వేసిన తర్వాత వాడు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాడో లేదో? సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకునే పరిస్థితిని కల్పించామండి. హూ ఇస్ దట్ టూల్? సత్యం ఇస్ దట్ టూల్. నన్ను రిజెక్ట్ చేస్తే ఆ టూల్కి అంత సీన్ లేదని. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? నేను రా మెటీరియల్, నా దగ్గర నుంచి మెటల్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసే అంత ఆ టూల్కి లేదు అని. దెర్ ఇస్ నో ద చాయిస్, దే హ్యావ్ టు సెలెక్ట్ మీ. ఇస్ దట్ క్లియర్? సో స్టార్ట్ గివింగ్ ఆన్సర్స్ వేర్ యూ గెట్ సెలెక్టెడ్, నాట్ వేర్ యూ గెట్ రిజెక్టెడ్. And the most deadliest question will be, what is the salary you are expecting? What is the salary you are expecting? ఏం చెప్తారు? యాక్చువల్గా డాడ్, మామ్, సిస్టర్ ఉన్నారు సార్. అది కాకుండా నాకు 2 అకౌంట్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఆ 2 అకౌంట్స్ని కొంచెం మెయింటైన్ చేసుకోవాలి బ్యాలెన్స్డ్గా. అంటే హైదరాబాద్ సిటీలో ఒక 30-40 వేలు. ఎంతమంది కావాలనుకుంటారు 30-40 వేలు? How many of you think your salary should be somewhere around 30 to 40K? Very good. Which branch do you belong to, brother? Engineering? Are you from the computers? Yes? Electronics? Are you learning any computer related softwares? What is that you are learning? Java. What is polymorphism in Java? Collection of? Please sit. Thank you. Which is not true. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. మీరు 40 వేలు అడుగుతారు, పాలిమార్ఫిజం అడిగితే నమస్కారం. వాట్ ఈస్ సిస్టమ్ ఓవర్లోడింగ్? నమస్కారం. సిస్టమ్ ఓవర్ రైడింగ్ మనం చెప్పం. ఏం చెప్పకపోగా 40 వేలు మాత్రం కావాలి. సో స్టార్ట్ క్వాంటిఫైయింగ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, స్టార్ట్ జడ్జింగ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ యువర్ స్కిల్స్. ఏదో వెళ్ళిపోయి 25,000 30,000 ఇచ్చామంటే ఎవడు ఇవ్వడండి, ఎవరు రెడీగా లేరు కూడా. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? మీకంటే తక్కువ రేటుకి, మీకంటే హైలీ క్వాలిఫైడ్ ప్రొఫెషనల్స్ మార్కెట్లో దొరుకుతున్నప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ సెల్లింగ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ప్రాపర్లీ. Is it clear? When I was asked the same question in the Satyam interview, I said, sir, for the last, so when they asked me, what is your salary expectations? I told, sir, for the last 4 questions you have seen my performance. I am expecting a strike between my performance and my salary. నేను ఇలా కూర్చుని చెప్పానండి, ఇది కూర్చుని చెప్పాను ఆన్సర్ ఇలాగా లేపి, అంటే నా పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ మీరు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్న దానికంటే హై లెవెల్లో ఉందని. అలా చెప్పి వెంటనే నిల్చున్నాను. నిలిచినప్పుడు ఏమైంది, నా చేతులు 2 ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినాయి, అంటే జాబ్ అడుక్కుంటున్నట్టు. కూర్చున్నప్పుడేమో హై పర్ఫార్మెన్స్, నిలిచినప్పుడేమో అడుక్కుంటున్నట్టు. ఇలాంటి చిన్న చిన్న యాక్టివిటీస్ కనుక మీరు చేయగలిగితే హెచ్ఆర్ ముందు, టేక్ ఇట్ ఫర్ గ్రాంటెడ్ దట్ యూ విల్ గెట్ సెలెక్టెడ్. ఓకేనా? కుంచుకుపోయి ఇలా కూర్చోమాకండి. ఇలా కూర్చోండి ఏంటండి చండాలంగా, కొంచెం బాగా కూర్చోండి. వెళ్తున్నది ఇంటర్వ్యూకి, జైలుకి కాదు కదా. సో సిట్ స్ట్రైట్, సిట్ ఎరెక్ట్, సిట్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్లీ, అండ్ జాబ్ ఇస్ యూర్స్, లెట్ మీ టెల్ యూ. Is that clear? Everyone? Now finally, 2 minutes, I'll talk something about the dress code for boys and girls. What kind of dress code you should have when you go to the interview. So, who shall I start with? Girls or boys? Boys, very good. Boys లేదు కదా? Girls or boys? Okay, I'll start with girls. We shall respect them. Is that okay? All right. So people, when it comes to ladies, please see that you have a formal attire. Formal attire, like you can go with your chudidars, you can go with your salwar suits, or you can have a pant and shirt like us. It is also valid. Is that clear? But the formal shirts for girls will not carry a pocket on your chest. Please understand that. You don't have a pocket. We do have a pocket, you don't have a pocket. So you can have so many formal shirts available at various shopping malls. You'll get it for 599 rupees too. Say you have the costliest one also. So buy one, you can have a pant and shirt. Or if you can go in a sari, that would be more comfortable, more impressive too. When I say sari, go with a cotton sari. And when I say silver suits, please don't go with nylon or silk dresses. Nylon or silk dresses తోటి వెళ్ళకండి, కాటన్ డ్రెస్ తోటి వెళ్ళండి, ఆర్ సెమీ కాటన్ తోటి వెళ్ళండి. ఎందుకు సార్ నైలాన్ అండ్ సిల్క్ వద్దంటారు? మీరు మాట్లాడే ఒక 10 నిమిషాల్లో అనుకోవడంతో ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు అయిపోతుంది. సో కాటన్ డ్రెస్ దే సిట్ స్టిఫ్ అండ్ దే లుక్ ఎలిగెంట్, క్లియర్. అండ్ ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ గో విత్ బ్రైట్ కలర్స్, పింక్ కలర్ మెరుస్తూ, ఓకేనా, రెడ్ కలర్ మెరుస్తూ. ఫంక్షన్ కాదు కదా, వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ ఎన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. సో వేర్ సోబర్ కలర్స్ విచ్ సూట్స్ యువర్ పర్సనాలిటీ. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? అండ్ వెన్ యూ డూ ద హెయిర్, ప్లీజ్ డూ ఇట్ ప్రాపర్లీ. నీట్గా వెనకాలకి అనుకోండి. కొంతమంది ఇది ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే షాక్ లాగా షాక్ లాగా. సో జుట్టు లేచి ఉంటుంది అలాగా, లైక్ దిస్. ఓకే, సో comb it properly. And couple of people, they comb everything properly, but one strand, one, ఇలా వచ్చి పడుతుంది. దాన్ని యాక్చువల్లీ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, వాడిని హిప్నటైజ్ చేస్తున్నారు ఏంటి యాక్చువల్లీ అంటూ. ఆల్రైట్, సో ప్లీజ్ comb your hair properly, do it properly, and never carry flowers on your head. Never carry flowers on your head when you're going for an interview. Never wear dark lipsticks, dark nail paints. They are big no. Is that clear? You can use perfumes, but see that Rohit is coming. No such perfumes. Use mild deodorants. Clear? Everyone? Sir, can we have anklets? No Chandramukhi. No anklets. Okay? Enta rich aina sare meeru limit your rings to 1. మా తాతది, మా నాన్నది, మా ముత్తాతది, మా అమ్మమ్మది అంటే మొత్తం అంతా చూపించకండి. ఇది నా జాతకం, రెడ్, పింక్, yellow. నో, ఒక రింగ్ చాలు. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? ఎవ్రీవన్? వెరీ గుడ్. అండ్ హీల్స్, యూ కెన్ వేర్ మీడియం హీల్స్ అండ్ ఫ్లాట్స్, బట్ నాట్ హై హీల్స్. ఓకే? అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ద జెంటిల్మెన్, light color shirt, plain shirt, light color plain shirt, and a dark color trouser, just like me. Light color plain shirt and a dark color trouser. When I say plain shirt, it is a plain shirt. Checks are not considered to be formal. Checks are casual. Do not go with check shirt. Do not go with broad stripes shirt. Broad stripes are also casuals. They are not formals. Formals are thin striped, or formals are plain shirts. Clear? Dark color trouser. Tuck cheyandi. టక్ అంటే ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్ల టక్ కాదు, ముందు టక్ చేసి వెనకాల వదిలేయడం. దట్స్ నాట్ కాల్డ్ టక్. ఇన్ షర్ట్ ఇన్ యువర్ ద షర్ట్ అండ్ దెన్ టక్, లేపి కూర్చోబెట్టడం వెనకాల. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ టక్. టక్ ఇన్ యువర్ షర్ట్స్ ప్రాపర్లీ. హ్యావ్ ఎ నైస్ బెల్ట్. I see couple of belts which will be like the rat has done something to it. చిరిగిపోయి ఉంటాయి. మీరు ఒక సినిమా చూడడం మానేస్తే ఒక బెల్ట్ కొనుక్కొచ్చండి హ్యాపీగా. ప్రెసాజ్లోనో లేకపోతే ఐనాక్స్లోనో ఒక సినిమా చూడడం మానేస్తే హ్యాపీగా ఒక బెల్ట్ కొనుక్కోవచ్చు 200-300 పెట్టి. సో పర్చేస్ ఎ గుడ్ బెల్ట్. అండ్ షూస్, ప్లీజ్ సీ దట్ యువర్ షూస్ ఆర్ ఫార్మల్ షూస్, నాట్ ఫంకీ షూస్. ఎ బ్లాక్ కలర్ ఆర్ ఎ బ్రౌన్ కలర్ షూ. When you wear a black color shoe, see that you are wearing a black color belt. When you are wearing a black color belt, see that your watch strap, if it is a leather one, it should be a black color strap. If you are wearing a black color strap, see that your purse or your wallet is a black color one. Which means, to simplify, every leather item you carry should be of the same color. Is that clear? So tie petacha petakuda. Choice is yours. Tie pedithe baga అనిపిస్తారు. టై పెడుతున్నప్పుడు ఈ బటన్ పెట్టాలండి ఖచ్చితంగా. వెంకటేష్ బాబులో చేయకండి. టై ఇక్కడ వరకు గట్టి, ఈ బటన్ వదిలేసి. నో, హ్యావ్ బటన్ దిస్ కాలర్ బటన్ అండ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ టై. ద లెంత్ ఆఫ్ ద టై షుడ్ బీ ఇన్ సచ్ ఎ వే దట్ ద టిప్ ఆఫ్ ద టై షుడ్ టచ్ ద బకల్ టిప్ ఆఫ్ ద బకల్. లెంత్ ఆఫ్ ద టై ఎంత ఉండాలి? ద టిప్ ఆఫ్ ద టై షుడ్ టచ్ ద టిప్ ఆఫ్ ద బకల్. ఇస్ దట్ క్లియర్ everyone? And when you are carrying a watch, please see that the watch is at the wrist. కొంతమంది వాచ్లు వేసుకొస్తారు, హర హర మదాయ శంభో శంకర్ అంటారు. ఇలా ఇక్కడ వరకు వచ్చేస్తుంది ఇది. ఆ మాత్రం దాన్ని వాచ్ వేసుకోవడం ఎందుకు? రిస్ట్ వాచ్ అంటే రిస్క్ ఉండాలి, దీనికి కాదు. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? సో హ్యావ్ ఎ రిస్ట్ వాచ్. రిస్ట్ వాచ్ ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీథింగ్. యూ కెన్ హ్యావ్ ఎ మెటల్ స్ట్రాప్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ wearing a metal strap watch, see that the color of the strap should match with the color of your buckle. ఇవన్నీ జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోండి. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? నీట్గా దూకోండి. నో స్పైక్స్ జెంటిల్మెన్, నో స్పైక్స్. పిచ్చుగూడ్లాగా జాబ్ ఇవ్వకపోతే పొడిచేస్తుంది దీంతో అన్నట్టు. ఆల్రైట్, సో ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ స్పైక్స్. హ్యావ్ ఎ నార్మల్ హెయిర్ స్టైల్. ఆ రోజు అమ్మాయిలు అబ్బాయిలు, ఫర్ బోత్ ఆఫ్ యూ, ప్లీజ్ డూ నాట్ అప్లై ఆయిల్ టు యువర్ హెడ్. నీట్గా హెడ్ బాత్ చేసి వెళ్ళండి ఇంటర్వ్యూకి. ఎందుకు సార్? యూ ఆబ్వియస్లీ స్వెట్ వెన్ యూ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ ఎన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. ఆ స్వెట్ తోటి కొంచెం ఆయిల్ కూడా మిక్స్ అవుతుంది, అది మెల్లిగా ముక్కు పై నుంచి వస్తుంది. కరెక్ట్గా మీరు అప్పుడే ఏదో ఆన్సర్ చెప్పబోతారు, అంటారు, ఇట్ విల్ ల్యాండ్ ఆన్ యువర్ టంగ్. సో స్టాప్ అప్లయింగ్ ఆయిల్. అండ్ గర్ల్స్, వెన్ యూర్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్ ఏ ఫ్రైడే, మొహాలకు పసుపులు పెట్టేసుకోవడం, కాళ్ళకు పసుపులు పెట్టుకోవడం, ఒక బొట్టు తక్కువ ఉంటుంది అంతే, 2 వేపాకులు, మిగతాదంతా సేమ్ టు సేమ్. Is that clear? So no such things. Go in a proper format, go in a proper attire, and let me tell you, if you follow these things, these are like minimum things which one should follow. If you can follow these basic things, you are bound to get a job. So performance పైన డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది కదా అంటే, ఎస్, పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ పైన డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది. పర్ఫామ్ చేయండి. దీనికి కావాల్సిన ఇంకేమైనా స్కిల్స్ ఉంటే మా సతీష్ గారి వెబ్సైట్ ఉంది, రాసుకోండి. www.indianservers.com, INDIAN, Indian Servers, SERVERS, servers.com//blogs and / తెలియదు నాకు, వాట్ ఎవర్ చూసుకోండి. / వర్కౌట్ అయితే వెరీ గుడ్, వర్కౌట్ అవ్వకపోతే వెరీ వెరీ గుడ్. / పెట్టండి. ఆల్రైట్, సో / or /blogs, BLOGS, blogs. When you browse this, you will have n number of blogs written by me on interview techniques, group discussion techniques, how to create your resume, how to attend interviews, etc., etc. Please go through them, and I've given my email ID there. You can contact me if you have a doubt. Is that clear? So that is it from me. Thank you very much, Gampa Nageshwara sir, for giving this opportunity. Every time I keep saying this, for us, Impact is like festival. We used to celebrate this once in a year in 2013 and 2012. But since 2014, we have been celebrating this, say like 2014, 6 times in a year. This is second time in a year. Thank you very much for creating such a wonderful event, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.